Hey friends, today I would like to go ahead and have you begin to create your own cardboard picture frame. We're going to make this quite simply out of some cardboard, tape, and however you choose to decorate. You will need a few more supplies like scissors to cut your cardboard. It would be helpful if you had a measuring device so that you're able to create a frame that is larger than the pieces of paper that we've been using to draw your portraits and class canvases. We're going to be using these to go around what it is that we're making in class. If you're not working with me in class, I am using just an 8.5 by 11 piece of copy paper as the size for the frame that we are working toward creating. The supplies that you are going to need are going to be cardboard, one that is at least 9 by 12 inches. This will be helpful. Sturdy scissors, a ruler, tape, glue, markers, whatever kind of things you would like to color with, which might include paint. And if you would like paint, you'll need things like brushes and water so that you can clean up and maintain your tools. The first thing that we got to do is get cardboard that's large enough for us to cut. You are welcome to use cereal board, which is just a heavier construction paper, but you'll need a larger box because it has to be 12 inches by 9 inches. Once you have a 12 by 9 inch piece, you'll need to mark it and cut it out. We'll be setting our paper on that piece and have other pieces on top. That's why we'll need tape, because these pieces that we cut out to have on top, we're going to need to tape together. You'll need 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. We'll need to tape 5 places so that this can go together like this, and then we will decorate it. Here I have this one together, but it'll be easy for me to take it apart and show you how to put yours together. Do you notice how this doesn't go together so well anymore? That's not helpful. That's not a frame. It's like SpongeBob legs. Okay, it would be sturdier if I had a piece of tape here. I would hold it together so much better. We should add that this time. I officially have 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles to build around my backboard. Your backboard should be 9 by 12. This side is 9 inches, this side is 12 inches. If that's all you get to make, we will still be able to put your page on top of it. If you get to create this frame piece, it'll make your piece look fancy. Frames are really fun. They can be decorated any way. Here, you're looking at a portrait that was made by Jean-Michel Basquiat. He made it painted on top of cardboard. It's a great backboard. It creates sturdy backings, something that the majority of artists use integrally in so much of their artwork. Let us build this, shall we? I've got one side that's 12 inches, one side that's 12 inches, and then I have two sides that will fit together. Uh-oh, looks like this side is too big. Let's go ahead and figure that out. I'm going to take this piece here and this piece here and put them on top of my backboard. Okay. Let's tape that corner, shall we? I like having a lot of pieces already lined out to make my life easier. I have this other 12-inch side for the other length. Line up your corner. I have one more side. I've taped two corners. Now, when this piece comes out, if it fits perfectly, I don't have to cut. If it doesn't fit perfectly, tape one side get everything lined up, figure out where you need to cut. Use a marking tool, draw a line, make sure it lines up, and cut. Tape it together. Okay, I've got these all taped up. It's time for me to tape this and this together so that I can have a frame. It'll get sturdier the more I add to it. Building integrity. We want to tape this to this. That's 1, 2, and this piece of tape is 3. So that's 2 vertical and 1 horizontal. And then we'll have each side taped. Line it up. The horizontal is the longest piece. My tape rolled up. I'll fix that later. Better that time. Hold it down. All right. Okay, once you have all this together, it's time to figure out how you would like to decorate. You have the opportunity to glue on paper, more cardboard. You can cut it out into different shapes. You can paint it. If you do choose to paint it with tempera or acrylic, make sure that you put on multiple layers. That means you're gonna put one great layer of paint on. You're gonna let it dry. You'll put a second layer of paint on. Typically, 3 coats makes it so that your cardboard won't soak up the paint color. If you choose to paint it, you always can bejewel it with more pieces on top. This can get to looking really awesome. You might choose to cut out paper and glue that on top. You can draw on paper. We've been looking at a lot of collage. You all have seen a bunch of ideas. Just like many of the modern artists that we've been viewing, they assemble with cardboard, pieces of wood, things that they find, and different elements that they would like to showcase. Here I'm going to show you an example of Louise Nevelson. Here you see her royal tide. This piece is an assemblage of a whole bunch of different shapes, all of which becomes different framed elements. There's no wrong way when creating a picture frame. Decorate it, design it, put it together, and if you end up just creating a space that you cut a 9x12 out of and you decorate, we can work with this. Have fun recycling cardboard. And you too will be like one of the artists that we're looking at. I look forward to seeing what you create. Bye, friends.